mongooses. That is the spirit animal that's coming forward today. It is the sacred mongoose. Also, butterflies, sky dancers, surrender. Card number 48. Blue butterflies specifically might be significant to you. The mongoose is a sacred animal of optimism, of courage, fearlessness, and also protection. They're known for fighting off snakes and predators that are much larger than themselves. And it's said that people that embody sort of like the medicine or the wisdom of the mongoose, they tend to build up like a resistance to evil, to poor conditionings, to bad luck. And a lot of the visualization that's being gifted to me right now is I see someone who looks like a gentle giant, almost like one of those kids that like grew a foot taller than everyone else in the classroom and is like picked on for it. In my younger years, I hit puberty before everyone else, and so like that was definitely something that like I got picked on for. I stuck out like a sore thumb because of that. And I just see this little gentle giant being surrounded by a bunch of like hecklers and people that are like picking on them and like absorbing all of the energy from that, but also like transmuting it almost into like this golden spiral. It feels like there's actually like a name for that golden spiral that like just won't come to my mind right now, but it almost looks a little bit like the Caduceus of Mercury, and almost as if you have been like alchemizing and transmuting all of this like bullying, all of this like picking and pecking. I feel like I'm seeing woodpeckers. You might be seeing woodpeckers a lot. It's almost like people just trying to like peck and peck and peck at your bark, like to break down your defenses, to like get into your meat. And then I'm seeing, I think it was Prometheus who stole fire from the gods, and how I think like Zeus had, I think it's like an eagle or like a falcon, some kind of like big apex predator bird, like pecking out its liver. Hold it, let me connect those. There may be a history of people feeling threatened or irritated about you like taking attention away from them, even if it's like through no fault of your own. Again, like maybe you're just like you were bigger than the other kids, or maybe you hit puberty early, or maybe you have a really distinctive laugh, or maybe you just happen to be like more autistic or artistic or I don't know, like whimsical, optimistic than like other people around you. And people feel like it's like attention-seeking behavior when it's not. And so there's something about them trying to pick and peck at you to like get into the meat and almost like punish you for being so bold as to take like any attention away from them. And I see them in this circle, and it's like they're not just heckling. I also see them like kicking you or throwing little pebbles at you. So there may be like an increase over time in the ways that people try to harass you or interfere with you. It's like they up the ante, they double down. But then I see this moment, it's a glorious moment for you, where I hear everyone heckling, you're like this gentle giant all like curled in on yourself, and all of a sudden I almost hear like it's like I smell fresh wind, like a fresh breeze come in. It almost smells like laundry. And then I hear like look up. And you look up, and thank you, there's another message that I have to give that just came back through. And I see you looking up, and there's like these like light of rays coming from like heaven, and I'm hearing mana. And all of a sudden there's like this awakening, like this realization that you've built up such a resistance to evil, to people's meanness, to negativity, and you never let it really seeped so deep into you that it hardened your heart. And so there's something about you like not personalizing other people's bad behavior and like their mischief. It's not, again, like hardening, and it's also not disappointing your heart in the way that it used to. Like even if it doesn't harden you, it can still hurt you. There's something in your spirit now that like looks up and goes, oh no, actually I'm the bigger one. I'm bigger on purpose. I'm the larger force here. It doesn't hurt my feelings that you're acting like this. Actually, I feel bad for you. I feel bad that you feel the need that you have to act like this. I feel bad that you think your light is so limited that it cannot be shared with other people. Oh my God, I think you might be pathetic. You're not scary. You're pathetic. Look at me. Look how big I am. And do I use my might and my power to stomp all over other people even though I could? No, I don't. So I must be much more controlled. than people give me credit for. I am so big, but I must be a good steward of my power because I don't use it to threaten other people. Oh, these people are threatened. Oh, they're small. Oh, they're weak. They're scared. They're scared. I'm not scared. They're scared. It's like this interesting like domino effect where it's like you're realizing that like you actually you don't have to sit in that circle and let people kick you. Like the second you actually like stand up and like a schoolyard bully, right? Like as soon as you stand up and they realize like, oh, like this person's actually much bigger than me and like one day they might snap. like if they actually decided to like haul off and give me my licks back, like I would be in big trouble. So there's probably a lot of messages right now about you standing on business, you standing in your power, and just more so about you like not being intimidated. When it comes to the sacred mongoose, a lot of the predators that it defends itself against are much, much, much faster, bigger, more intimidating than you would think, right? They would be able to come against, but they do because they're strong and they're fearless and they have this inner optimism that just like will not quit. So I just see you like moving through this process that I feel like it feels like it goes through mostly this week. It's like a this week process whenever you're watching this, where it's like you're standing up and you might actually feel like, I don't know, like sore. It's like you're using muscles you haven't used in a while. And it's like you might be very aware of like your posture, like putting your shoulders back and like your head up high and like almost, I don't see you actually like getting quote unquote like your lick back on anyone, because it's almost the feeling of like, I'm so big and powerful that if I were to do you like how you just did me, you wouldn't make it. And I'm responsible enough to know that. I don't steal lunch money from little kids. Like that's kind of the energy that you have. Like I'll let you be pathetic on your own, but definitely a little bit of like shoulder checking, a little bit of like, get out of my way. Like you can't stop me. Actually, you can't stop me. If you could have, you would have by now, but you can't. And knowing this, I keep hearing, allow me to reintroduce myself. And the phrase that's coming forward, truthfully, it's a bit crude, but I'm hearing like swinging dicks. Like you might be swinging your dick around this week a little bit, or feeling really guided to like say the thing or do the thing, or no, I'm not gonna move over. Just really like start asserting your territory. Now there's 2 messages I have to do. Continued. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on YouTube. If you like me and my channelings and my flow, I'm trying to build a new YouTube channel after my old one got shadow banned. And anyway, so go and follow me on Channeled Through Lauren on YouTube. I also have all of the November monthly readings up there. There's an hour-long reading for all of the zodiac signs for the month of November. And I worked really hard on them and I want you to see them.